Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to my January 14th weigh-in video. If you're new here, my name is Misty. I kind of rebooted my weight loss efforts last Monday. Before then I started keto on March 6, 2017 at 425 pounds. My lowest recorded weight last year was 357, but unfortunately that was recorded the day I went into the hospital with DKA, which is diabetic ketoacidosis. Basically, my organs had started to shut down and I was basically dying. So we don't count that weight. It's my lowest recorded weight. So yeah, so today, last Monday, if you missed it, I posted a weigh-in and update video for like January 2019 to kind of kick off the year. Thank you to everyone who's left comments on that video. I really appreciate it. I haven't responded to any of them. Let me talk about the weight and then we'll talk about that. So last week I weighed in at 379 pounds and today I'm weighing in at 369 pounds. So that is a 10-pound loss since last Monday. Last Monday, if you're unfamiliar, I started phentermine, which is also known as Adipex. I think Adipex is the brand name. It's a weight loss drug. And I go about my reasons for taking that drug in that video. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, why I haven't responded to comments. The last 3 days, so starting Thursday night, so last 4 days, have been some of the worst arm days I've had since before being diagnosed with myasthenia, like before being on medication. That's how bad my arms have been. And the last time I felt like this was back in October when I had DKA, but my blood sugars have been fine. I mean, they're not fine. They're running in the 200s, which is per usual for me. So I don't know if maybe the phentermine is causing the issues, or maybe it's because we're having, we had a cold front come through. We went from 70 to like 40. And I also have, like I mentioned, I have OPLL, which causes the ligaments in my spine to calcify, but I also think that's happening in other ligaments throughout my body. I just need to go have the MRI to confirm, and I'm not in the mood to do that anytime soon. I also have arthritis, and then, so it's just compounded a lot of issues. But the two main muscles, or the main muscle that runs down kind of like your bicep, I don't know what that muscle is, but on both arms, it's just been excruciating. And normally my myasthenia doesn't cause pain per se, it causes weakness, but this has been like pain, like so bad. I think it was Thursday night, so bad that I had to get up like at 3 and take some pain medication because it was just throbbing. It'll do throbbing and it'll do kind of like a vibration sensation. If you've ever hit metal against metal, you know that vibration sensation? I feel that in those two, that muscle in my arm. So it's been hell on earth being able to just function. Saturday we went out to eat. Rob, at his job, he's a proofreader, by the way, they give rewards. And so he received like almost $500 worth of rewards before Christmas. And we choose to get stuff for eating out, and that takes it out. We choose to get gift cards for eating out instead of having to create an eating out budget. So we did Saltgrass, and I love Saltgrass. If you guys are unfamiliar, it's a steakhouse. I know they're all over Texas. I'm not sure where else they are, and their ribeye is so stinking good. So we went there, and I sat in the car as I did grocery shopping, and the rest of the day I couldn't manage to do anything. And then yesterday was just as bad. I did cook, and we were sitting at the table about to, it just made me emotional. So good thing I go to therapy after this. There are a couple of comments I want to address because I deleted them. And I reserve that right to do so because it is my channel. And I've mentioned from the very get-go, if you are spouting bullshit, or if you are being somewhat negative, or if I take your comment to believe that you're belittling me or belittling other people, then I'm gonna delete your comment. a couple of people left comments about how, you know, I should just be able to do this on my own and I shouldn't have to, you know, need a pill and all that other stuff. Your own journey is your own journey, right? So, I mean, those same people telling me I don't need a pill are the same people telling me I need to fucking have weight loss surgery. So, excuse me for wanting to rather take a pill than go in and have my guts chopped up just so I can lose weight. And what was interesting was I follow a neurologist on Instagram. Someone linked me to him, and he's a myasthenia neurologist. He specializes in neuromuscular junction disorders, which was what I have. And he did a whole Instagram spiel on why surgery is hard and how, you know, if you have to have it, there are things we can do. But one of those things he said, you know, he's like, if you're going to have major surgery, I'm going to give you 5 doses of the IV. And I'm just like, and I'm not even at that level yet. So if someone were going to be put under for an extended amount of time, he would want somebody to have that. And especially if someone was going to be intubated and all those other things. And to me, it's just not worth the risk for me. And so I don't need an aha moment. I don't need anything like that. I need something that helps my brain to shut off thinking about food. I need my brain to shut off thinking about it being depressed or unable and all those other things. So fuck you for judging me for taking a pill. So I'm going to continue taking the pill until it gets to a point where either I no longer need the pill or if I feel like it's endangering or causing the symptoms of my myasthenia gravis to be worse. So again, fuck you. And to the people who continue to say that I need to stop taking medicine and everything else, fuck you too. I'm just in that type of mood today because you don't get to tell me what I need to do with my body. You have no right. Unless you are an MD and unless you went to medical school and unless you are an absolute 100% expert in the field of myasthenia gravis, I'm not going to take a word you say to heart or seriously. I'm not giving up the medication. There are 2 medications available to treat myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disorder. Just because I went to a naturopath doesn't mean that they can help me either. I'm already looking into CBD oil to see if that will help on top of what I'm already doing. But there's no way in hell that I'm going to stop what I'm doing, the treatment that I've created, a treatment plan that my neurologist and my primary care physician have created for me. Neither one of them are in it for the drug companies. Neither one of them. My neurologist can't be because there are literally 2 drugs to treat myasthenia gravis and I'm on one of them. So please don't leave those ignorant comments in my comment section. I will delete you, and if you continue, I will block you. I have no qualms. Seriously, these videos are my journey, my personal journey, and I share my personal journey because I know I'm not the only person on the planet who's who started over 400 pounds, who's trying to do keto, who's trying to, to help the weight loss and dealing with, an autoimmune disease and other chronic illnesses and that weren't caused by my obesity. That was another comment I saw. It's like, did you listen to a damn word I said? Neither one of those diseases were caused because I was fat or I am fat. Even at 200 pounds, I'll still be considered obese or fat or whatever. So stop it. Just stop it. Seriously, just stop it. Seriously, stop it. It just drives me. So it just aggravates the shit out of me that people leave those kind of comments because it's like, I'm not dumb enough to follow that advice, but maybe there's somebody who's in a very vulnerable state and they don't know what else to do and they take that advice and then they end up dead because they took somebody's advice on the internet. So think about what you say. I'm going to do a whole video when I get back from therapy about ableism in the keto community because that's another thing that I am losing my mind over is just how many people they just don't get it. They just don't get it. So again, that's something I'll talk about in a different video, but it's like, just be careful with what you say. It's like, if you've lost, 400 pounds and you did it on keto and you didn't need a pill, well, I'm so happy for you. I would never ever begrudge anybody happiness or success. And if you can do it naturally, if you can cook every single meal on your own, if you can go without having to rely on convenience foods, how awesome for you that you don't have any issues that would cause you to need to rely on, you know, other things. I mean, that is a blessed life to me. Unfortunately, that's not everybody's reality. And to judge somebody else because they are no longer able-bodied and they're doing what they can do to try to lose weight and try to get to a healthy weight, you know, for surgery, just fuck you. That's all I have to say is just fuck you. And if you're pissed because I used the F word, clutch your pearls and go somebody else, because I'm in a mood today. I mean, 94% of my subscribers are amazing, and you are so kind and you are so supportive. And I'm not gonna lie to you, there are times when you guys leave me comments that are just, I cling to them. And there's so many of you who have so many issues that I just want to hug you. Like, there's a lady, I don't even remember her name because I couldn't even make it through her whole comment about having breast cancer and everything. It's just, I'm an empath. And sometimes it's hard to deal with. You know, I just want to hug all of you. So that's why I share my story. That's why I come on here and open myself up to, you know, ignorant comments and other things, is because I want to share my story. Because while Matt and Mega and all these other people are really great and they share great information, sometimes you want to see somebody who looks like you going through this type of journey. Someone who understands what it's like to have been at that weight and trying to do all you can do while dealing with other outside factors, you know, to get to a specific point. So yeah, I mean, I don't understand why it's such a big deal if I choose to do keto, or if someone else chooses to do paleo, or if someone else chooses to do Atkins. Why should that matter? What matters is that people are doing their best to try to take control of either their eating habits, you know, help control whatever illnesses they may have, etc. I don't understand why people get so up in arms about that. I mean, weight loss is a personal issue. Religion is a personal issue. Politics are a personal issue. So it's not, I don't understand why people get so offended when other people are doing what they do with their life. Like, I had a friend comment on Facebook about how she's ready for the whole keto thing to go away. And I said, why? What does keto do to you? You have to hear about it? Yeah, keto is mainstream right now, but keto has been around for forever. Dr. Barry just did a video where he responded to Jillian Michaels, and he had so many great things to say about how even babies are in ketosis. So, you know, it's like, it's not hurting anybody else. If that's what we've decided to do, then that's what we've decided to do. Just let people live their lives and do what they need to do. God dang. I'm getting sick on top of it. I've never really gotten well, is the truth. So anyway, okay, sorry. A little angry this morning on a Monday. So like I said, I'm down 10 pounds, which is good. I'm continuing with Adipex, or Phentermine. I'll call them both things because, again, Adipex is the brand name of Phentermine. I'm going to therapy. I should probably get on the road for that, and I'm just going to keep going. So last week I didn't film any of my meals. This week I'm going to try to remember it. It's going to take me a minute to get in habit of doing that again. I bought the egg wedges from Jimmy Dean. I was on the lookout for those. We got a coupon and we found them. So I don't know if I'll do that today. I may, and just do like a quick review video of them and share that with you guys. But yeah, so again, I apologize if you're offended by this video, but honestly, I don't care, because I just needed to get that shit off my chest, and now I feel a little bit better. Because it's like, why do people have to be so flippin' judgmental? And why do people have to piss in somebody else's Cheerios? It's like, you don't have to break someone else down to celebrate your success. I'll celebrate your success with you. And if you can do it, 100% keto all the time, all day, every day, and you never have any cheats and all those other things, I'm so excited for you. But not everybody can do that. And I'm living my life here on YouTube, sharing all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And unfortunately, the last 8-9 months have been really, really ugly, and I'm ready for a break just like anybody else. Oh, one more thing before I forget. I've officially been off Cymbalta now for almost a week, and it was the right decision to make. I'm still experiencing depression, but I think it's just the time of year. And again, you know, the continuing issues with I just think that it may be a state that I live in until I can really come to terms with, you know, what my body can and can't do anymore. Rob and I talked about our anniversary trip this weekend, and a friend of mine did a train from California up to Oregon along the coast. If any of you have ever done that, let me know. That might be something that we're interested in. Of course, I don't know that we could do it in winter because of the snow, but so yeah, and I would really love to get to Walt Disney World. I mean, Walt Disney World, I'm gonna get there. I may have to ride a scooter and we'll see, but I'm gonna do it. It's my goal, and whether that's this year or next year, I don't know, but yeah. So again, for those of you who are so kind and so gracious, I really do appreciate you. And for those of you who can't help but leave really inconsiderate comments, I just beg you to think about what you're writing before you hit the enter button. You know, you don't know me, I'm just some fat girl on the internet, but would you talk that way if you were talking to a friend or a loved one? Think about it like that, because the world needs more kindness and less shit. So yeah, so I will see you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video, I think, on ableism in the keto community. That's something that's weighing really heavy on my heart. I do think I'm gonna try to do a review video of those egg wedges, and then who knows what else. But if nothing else, I will see you guys next Monday for another weigh-in. Have a fantastic week. Stay warm, especially here in Texas. We're gonna be in the 70s and 80s at the end of the week, and in the 30s and 40s on the weekends. So let's enjoy Mother Nature's heat flash before we get cold again. So thanks, guys. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.